This is the BeeBoBar arcade machine medium ISP, so we'll start it. Takes power from a 5-volt power jack. Sometimes it requires a reset to start. So once it starts, buttons can be used to play the game. And as worm eats the pieces in this game, it gets bigger. It resets. So to start off, we have the recessed buttons, 4 30mm arcade buttons, 2 red, 2 blue. We have a 2.42-inch screen. This is an OLED monochrome screen, so it only does black and white. Then on the side, we have an Asus. Inside, we have an Asus PCB. This is for the 18 mega 328p with an ISP header for programming, 3.3 volt regulation for the screen, which only runs on that and can't run at 5 volts like the Arduino, which uses a 16 megahertz crystal can. On the side, we have a reset button and a barrel jack. Barrel jack takes in voltage and turns it into the power rails here. And then for the screen uses the voltage regulator. The case is made up of 5 main parts. First, we have the bottom panel for access to any components down here. We have the back panel, which would go on here to cover it up. We have the screen panel here, which recesses the screen completely. We have the buttons panel, which pops out so the buttons can slide in with the quick releases so that it's easy to embed things and you're not fishing around in there. And then the main component, which holds it all together, which has heat sinks to screw all these pieces into. Lastly, it uses code on Arduino, and we'll play one more version of it just to demonstrate. You see, if it hits itself, it also goes out, and if it hits a wall, it goes off. Shown here are 2 examples of what it looks like before the project was finished. This is an example of it on a breadboard with Arduino Nano, and an example of it on a breadboard with an 18 mega. One of these has the large screen, one of these has a small screen. This is shown as I started off with a small screen and moved to the larger screen as I found the small screen is too small. That is the BeeBoBar arcade machine for medium ISP.